This is Pittsburgh Drafts Innovation, and I'm your host, Jonathan Kirsten with the Pittsburgh Technology Council and Tech Vibe Radio. And our next pick is Colin Hurler from Optimus. Colin, it is so cool to see you again. It's been a while, and I've always been just a massive fan of what Optimus is up to. You guys build some really great technology out there. The idea that we can have these workhorses of our society, all sorts of trucks and transportation that can take their diesel engines and convert them to run off of French fry oil if they want to. It just is so magical to me. And switch back and forth seamlessly in order to get the most efficiency and the cleanest burning stuff going. It's pretty cool stuff, and you've been doing this for quite a long time. So it's great to catch up, and congratulations on being one of our top picks here, man, because you guys are doing it right. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
So first off, give our listeners just the overview, the quick pitch for what Optimus is all about.
Yeah, we build fuel system technology. It goes on to upgrade existing diesel engines to run on renewable fuels. So these are fuels that can be made from, like you mentioned, used cooking oils from restaurants or agricultural byproducts like soybean oils, and it enables these engines to achieve the same power and performance as they would traditionally, but they're using low-emission fuel.
That is transformative to me. And it's just something that you've been building this for so long. It's almost like you were ahead of the curve in some ways. And now, especially when you look at just how energy has changed so much, the rise and fall and kind of rise again of EVs, and that kind of took a little thunder away because people are like, oh, we don't need diesel engines. It's like, no, diesel engines are just ubiquitous when it comes to things like garbage trucks and just utility vehicles. And of course, the 18-wheelers that haul everything that we consume. And God bless the electric stuff. But like right now, this is something where your solution literally just bolts right on.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think, 70% of all freight in the U.S. moves by truck. So just that alone is a massive opportunity to help reduce emissions and provide a pathway for sustainability for these fleets and these shipping companies.
Yeah, and the vector system, that is the main thing that you guys have been building and perfecting and installing, right?
It is, yeah. That's our core product, and it's really cool the way the technology is designed. So it's hardware and software. We get data analytics off of the engine to help continue to optimize, but we can upgrade existing trucks. So a fleet already has trucks or buses or whatever, anything with a heavy-duty diesel engine we can apply our technology to. But we also work with truck manufacturers and fleets to integrate into new trucks as they get built. So they can buy a truck day one with our technology integrated, or if they've got 100 trucks already, they can install it on the existing trucks, and it takes about 2 days and quick turn to upgrade, provide them with a flexible vehicle.
I love it, man. That to me is it's amazing, because we just take for granted all these services that happen because of the diesel engine. You're here to optimize it.
Absolutely.
No pun intended.
Diesel engine has been the workhorse of our economy for, 100 plus years. And there's a reason for that. Right. It provides the power, the durability, the longevity, and the range that's necessary to complete a lot of these really challenging tasks. And so, we try and keep that same power and performance, but give fleets another option. And as you mentioned at the beginning there, it's flexible. So we never inhibit the truck from running diesel as well. Our core focus is to help fleets make this transition, but not at the compromise, not at the sacrifice of actually being able to perform the same task, duty, and objectives that vehicle was put in service to do.
You're getting the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
In which you have some really cool customers. Can you tell us about some of your customers?
Yeah. So we work across the spectrum. We've got municipal customers. Our largest municipal customer is the city of Washington, D.C. So they utilize our technology. They have about 200 trucks with our technology equipped, garbage trucks, snow plows, their water and sewer service equipment, pretty much anything that is heavy duty that you typically find a large diesel engine in. And then on the commercial side, we've got large, consumer products goods companies. Our largest customer on the Class 8 kind of semi-truck side is PepsiCo North America. So across both their beverages divisions and then also Frito-Lay. So
awesome. So if I were to happen to see a Pepsi truck rolling down the parkway, it might have the Optimus technology helping it burn clean and lean.
I'll tell you what, man, it is really cool. We got an internal Slack channel that we call Optimus in the Wild.
Cool.
And there's our logo on the side of the truck, our logo, and it says biodiesel. It's kind of like the placards, the badges that go on the trucks. When we upgrade a truck, we throw that placard on it. And, I can't tell you so many times driving down the road, you see a Frito-Lay truck, you see a Pepsi truck, everybody looks to see, it's like, oh, hey, that one's running on biodiesel. So,
That's got to be such a cool feeling. I think about this because you've been working on this technology since grad school, right?
It is, yeah, I've been working on it, and I actually undergrad.
Oh my goodness.
So 2010 started Optimus, did my undergrad in parallel from Pitt, engineering degree from Pitt. And it's been a long time in the works, but it's really cool. We built an incredible team. A lot of our team, actually, engineering team, came out of Pitt, and it's been great.
How many folks are working at Optimus now?
Right now we got about 30.
Dude,
We got about 30. We do all of our engineering, our field service team's based out of Pittsburgh. We do final assembly, testing, manufacturing here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it. It's such a cool story. I get so excited when I just think about like what you're building and how you continue just to keep growing and getting this technology in places, and you're here in Pittsburgh doing all that. To me, it's just, it's so much fun. So where do you see yourself moving in the next year or two? What are the next big moves for Optimus?
So our technology is really cool in the way that it can be deployed across any application. There's some specialty requirements depending on, a plow truck versus a semi truck. And last year we launched 2 projects with transit agencies. So
Excellent.
We're starting to move into that world now. And so we've got Prince George County in just outside of DC in Maryland that's operating the technology. And then we've got a transit agency in Iowa that's operating. And we're putting a heavy focus now on expanding into the transit world because, these buses run almost 20 hours a day, every single day. They're in the communities, and they consume a huge amount of diesel fuel.
A lot of emissions.
It's really, it's a really great application for the technology. We spent about a year and a half developing the transit-specific variant for the technology. We got that launched. We've got really great use cases and really great operational performance from the transit agencies we launched with, and now we're working to continue to expand that. So over the next year, I think you'll see a lot more cities adopt biodiesel as a strategy for public transit.
So I just want more people doing the biodiesel thing, man. Super cool, Colin. You guys are just crushing it. So exciting to talk to you today. Wish you continued just continued success moving into the future, because I just see some great things happening. And like I said, you keep plugging away, dude. I love it.
Appreciate that.
I think you're the hardest working man in Pittsburgh. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Colin. You are the best.
Always great to see you.